Hello, welcome to my first video review, and it is of SHF Tokyo Jujutsu High School Satoru Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2. I'm so excited about this figure, and I'm just letting you know right now, it's an S-class figure. Get him if you can. Now, this review is just going to cover the details about him that you'll need to know once you have them in hand. First thing I have to say is I love Tamashii Nation's choice to make the glasses actual glasses instead of a separate headpiece, because that allows you to have him wear them halfway and he looks like such a badass like it. So now there's even more option to display him like this, or with the glasses fully worn. The glasses are very delicate, and so make sure to keep them safe. And in the directions, it says, notice the direction to put on the glasses. Now, there's nothing on the glasses that says, if it's like left or right. So just like with real glasses, make sure that they touch the ridge of his nose. And then you'll know that he's wearing them correctly. A notable thing about his hair is that it's not all one color. So it looks really white at the front, but as you can see, it's got a little bit of a purple shading a little bit at the back, which is nice. But just to let you know, maybe it's just on my copy, but the white paint is not uniformly applied. There's like some purplish shading back there. So yeah, you can tell it the most here, but the front looks beautiful. For the hand pockets, I wasn't really a fan of them at first because they are just flaps with like molded hands that you attach the hand pegs in. And then an Instagram user told me about blue tack, and it was just so obvious that it was the right thing to go for. And yeah, once you have some blue tack, you put them underneath the pocket, they'll stick on there pretty well, and you won't have to worry that much about making them flush. Of course, make sure to not get blue tack residue on him. I already posted a video about this, but the backwards compatibility with the previous SHF Gojo and this one is not there. The hand pegs are different sizes. This guy's is smaller than this Gojo's. So you can exchange his hands with him, but not vice versa. And also his head can fit on top of this Gojo as well. Now, it's basically held by friction. So you would need to take the whole neck off if you really want like a solid replacement, but I'm not gonna do that with my figure. For articulation, it's standard SHF Jujutsu Kaisen goodness. We got ball joint at the neck and also at the collar piece. The shoulders, I'll go like this. Really good butterfly joint. This kind of reminds me of Megumi's body. It's a lot slimmer than Megumi's body, so it's not a remold or anything like that, for sure. So yeah, it goes really good. And then double jointed elbows. Good stuff. His crunch, the moneymaker that Tamashii showed in their Instamashi account. So let's see, you can crunch like this, which is pretty good. And then back about that much, which is more than enough. For his legs, you can bend them up about that far. And then they're double jointed, of course. Kind of good thing. And then the feet, got some ankle tilt in there, but it does require you to sort of like tilt the foot a little bit in order to access it. But once you do, you can get about that much, which is more than enough, but just be sure to kind of like tilt your foot a little bit. Oh yeah. And then I can't help but just pose this guy, man. Yeah, so you can pose him doing some martial arts, even though he doesn't really need to, but check that out. S tier. When you do get your figure, be sure to not bend his torso that forcefully. And so same as the other SHF Jujutsu Kaisen figures, there will be a bit of a mark from that with that rubber body. So like this is me after like 1 day of use of him, and maybe it was already like this, but just be sure to, just be patient with the figure and not scratch up the body by bending it too quickly forward or back. Gojo's face peg is really tight on mine, at least. So the mechanism is it's got a center peg and a face peg and hair peg. And yeah, if you're just posing him for photography, I recommend just not even tabbing all the way, just so it'll be easier to pull the faces off. Because yeah, once it's tight, it's really stuck in there and you have to pry it open with your fingers. So my final verdict, should he get this figure? Absolutely. Everybody loves a white-haired fuckboy, and it doesn't get any better than Gojo. And this is the best Gojo has ever looked in action figure form. All the expressions are perfect. His accessories, they all work. The quality control, don't worry about it. Like, it's a Jujutsu Kaisen figure. It's going to move really smoothly and be in good quality. I'm having such a blast posing this figure. And it'll be very interesting to see, like right now, he is figure 2024 for me. And it'll be very interesting to see if he will be topped by the end of the year. Because I've been looking forward to the figure ever since it was announced. And gosh, he's even better than I imagined. So yeah. And it's really special that, I'm starting off my first video review with the Gojo. So, thank you for watching, and I hope it was helpful. And yeah, go get this guy. He's amazing.